Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm a little annoyed at myself. I just recorded this entire video and didn't press record. So that's great. This one might end up being a little bit shorter than I wanted to, but that's whatever. So today we're talking about cherry picking. And cherry picking is when you go to a coin shop or you look through rolls and you try and find something that's worth more than face value. And one of the best resources for this is the Cherry Picker's Guide. And so what this comes in two editions usually. This one has let's see if we can get it all in. Nope. It goes half dimes to all the way to dollars and comparatives, and then the other edition does pennies and nickels. And so it always comes with two editions every single year, and they always come out together. And so that kind of just shows a lot of varieties and things that are worth much more money than you can try and make a profit on, kind of flip on eBay or your coin shop. But a recent outing by the US Mint, when it comes to cherry picking, instead of we all know about the 2009 with the low mintage, with the pennies, or sorry, not the pennies, the nickels. But here we have the 2017 P penny. And so the big deal about these coins is that the P mint mark right here, this is the first time a coin has ever had a P mint mark designation. Now it usually just has Philadelphia Mint. It's just blank. But this is the first year that they have the P mint mark. And now these are just kind of started coming out within the past couple of months. You can find them at your bank and your change and rolls, really wherever you want. A lot of people are flipping these on eBay when they first came out. I didn't really see a point in that, just because it would be in my change later on, so I didn't purchase any. I just found all these. And yeah, they're really nice coins. You can find them a lot in BU condition really easily. You can get rid of this with a bit of acetone. It doesn't hurt the coin. Just all that kind of brown. There's a big fingerprint right there. It's not a big deal. You can find them in very nice condition. And so what we have here is a 1963 mint set. Now, these are pretty popular, pretty common, I would say. Especially 63, 64. Those coins came out in huge numbers. But something you want to look at, not 1963, just kind of coins in general, with nickels, is they have what's called a full steps designation. Now this one doesn't have it, obviously, but you can kind of see how mine's all flat on those steps right in here. You see all that? And now with a full steps coin, you would see all the steps of Monticello. And those are, they give you a pretty penny. You send them in for grading, get the right designation, then you're golden. Because with the full steps, you have a really good strike usually, and they usually have come out in high MS grades. Now with the dime, let's see if I can get it out. It's not really too popular yet, but I think it will come around, kind of like the 5 steps designation has. It's what's known as the full torch designation. So that's when, or full bands, full torch, whatever, kind of similar to the Mercury dime. You see this band right here, and it's hard to see. Let's see if I can get it in focus. And that band right there at the bottom, just above the bottom of the torch, right here. And so those bands go across, and so those are also a point for weak strike. And it's such a small coin, you can't really see it. But if you get those full bands, then those are worth a bit of a premium. Nothing too crazy. And then with your Franklin half dollars, look at this guy. Full of luster, it just pours right off. Look at that. It's not the best condition, maybe a 62, 63 on a good day. But these coins, the big thing with these coins is what are known as full bell lines. So you can kind of see you have two sets of bell lines. You have this bell line and this bell line. And so this bell line, this doesn't matter. That's not what you're looking for. What you're looking for is this bottom bell line. This bottom set of bell lines, excuse me. And so you can see just on the right side how crisp and clean it is. But then you get to the middle, right to the left of the crack. Right to the left of the crack on Liberty Bell. And it's just shattered, it's worn, it's scraped, well, not scraped, but you know what I mean. It's just not there. And so these are known for their weak strikes, and that's your high point. That's where you get your weak strikes and your grease in your die. That's where it starts to fail. And I mean, there's not a whole lot of detail on these coins, and so they didn't really need a whole lot of preservation of the dies. So they did not have the best strikes. Yeah, so that's what you want to look out for with these Franklin half dollars, is those full bell lines. And now with this Washington quarter. Now there's nothing special about Washington quarters in general, especially with this kind of date on it. But the big thing with this coin, and you can find it in the Cherry Picker's Guide, is that there's a special type of reverse for this date. And so the 1963 Philadelphia Mint. So you see right over, let's see if I can get it, right here. You see how that tip of the leaf goes right above those arrows. And so that's what you want to look for on this coin. That is a type B reverse. And so this reverse was intended for proof dies only. And so in some 1963 Philadelphia Mint quarters, they used this reverse. And so this is an MS coin, so it's worth maybe $30 when I got this set for $12, if that even. And it's just, I didn't mind paying the extra because I knew this coin was in here. I saw it and I was like, I have to have it. And so these go on eBay all day. Just, they're crazy prices. And if you get it graded, then you're golden. I mean, it's just a beautiful coin when they're in high grade. I mean, I understand that your junk silver or whatever, it's just like blech. You can just get that from melt. But when they're in this high grade, you can kind of see, it's not a proof, but you see a bit of a proof-like finish right there. And you don't have any frosting, but you can get a bit of that mirroring. And it's just great. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's it. Have a good day.